today's Blazing Trail segment, we have Tina Meskel from Meskel Engineering, who has just won the Small Business Leader of the Year for the entire Chamber of Commerce for the greater Jacksonville area. Welcome, Tina.
Thank you.
So what's that mean to you, being Small Business Leader of the Year?
Well, it's really quite an honor, and made even better by the really strong panel of business leaders that were in this friendly competition with the Chamber this year.
So how would another business owner who's I was a small business leader in 2010, so for Professional Women's Council. So
congratulations.
Thank you. So how would a small business leader who's out there now think about how they might be a small business leader? What has to happen to become one?
Well, the program at the Chamber does have some categories that you need to fall into, including being a member of the Chamber, a small business. The owner, who's the applicant, needs to be at least a 25% owner. There's some revenue guidelines and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty laid out on the Chamber's website.
And then you have to fill out an extensive application, right?
It is, yeah, it's quite a journey. But I will say that it was, it was rewarding. It was part of the process is looking back at how you got to where you are, and we don't always do that. We get busy and forget about how important that is. So it was a really rewarding process. But yes, it's a bit grueling.
Well, it is, and then you have to go through interviews. But it's well worth it, because I think business owners have an opportunity to really reflect on their goals, on what they've achieved and how they've gotten there, and it's a very useful process.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree.
So you're a woman who is thriving in a male-dominated industry. Has that ever shown up as an issue?
Well, I do agree with that. It is a male-dominated industry, but it is changing. I've been in this business for a long time, and early on it was probably more challenging than it is now. Has it ever been an issue? There have been issues along the way, but it's never been enough to make me doubt what I'm doing, and I don't think that would be true for women going forward either. I wouldn't want the thought of that to intimidate them about being in this business.
No, and I think we had a couple of women on, Tamara Baker. And,
yes, I know Tamara.
Yeah, and Patella Bankhead and what have you. And they both are thriving in male-dominated industries. And
Absolutely.
I think you just lead with your excellence, and that shines, right?
That's exactly right. And that's sort of our motto, is just we deliver on what we promise and just keep working at it every day.
And you're doing some huge projects, so congratulations, both nationally and internationally. We have a picture of a Puerto Rico project that you have going on. Tell us about that.
We hold a contract with the Corps of Engineers, the Jacksonville District, which includes Florida, Puerto Rico, Caribbean, and we recently were awarded a task work order through our contract for some work in Puerto Rico. That is very exciting. It's going to be the largest project we've ever done.
That's wonderful.
We have some subcontractors in Puerto Rico. We're very excited about meeting them. We go down next week to kick everything off and have a meeting with the team, and we're very excited about it.
So what size project is this? How many millions of dollars is it?
It's over $1 million for us.
That's wonderful.
It is an important project, really, for the people of Puerto Rico, too.
Right.
The Corps is straightening out a river that's runs north and south through Puerto Rico. That is a big watershed, and it's important for it to improve flooding and drainage issues for the people of Puerto Rico. So
that's very important.
We're excited to be a part of that.
And then there's another photo we have of the North Side Project. Tell us about that one.
That's a picture of work we're doing on the North Bank. That is Coastline Drive and Liberty Street improvements that are going on downtown there now. And we are excited to be a part of that project with GAI, a local civil firm, and the city of Jacksonville. And right now they're doing pile driving for some new boardwalk that's going in, and it's fun.
That is really fun. So what do you like best about your business?
Gosh, our work, the work that we do, which is geotechnical engineering, environmental consulting, all of our projects are different. They're almost like, especially on the geotechnical side, little puzzles that we put together, every project being different. So it's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So What advice would you give to other female entrepreneurs, particularly those who are maybe at a crossroads or starting out? What advice would you give them?
I think that if you are confident in your ability to do the job that you are going to tell people that you can do for them, you need to trust yourself and go out and just work at it every day. And I think that can be a bit of a challenge for us. As women, we get distracted with all the other things that we take care of in our lives. And maybe a little bit of self-doubt creeps in, especially in my business, which is, as you said, male-dominated. But I think trusting yourself and doing your best work every day is the best advice.
You couldn't have said it better. I'm doing a whole segment on confidence and self-doubt at the end of this show. So that's perfect. It's so important for women. It's something that plagues all of us. Absolutely. So how can people find out more about Meskel Engineering?
Well, our website is a good source of information. That's meskelengineering.com. That's probably the best way.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. Congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much.